Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Concern Podcast, where we unpack political, social, economic, and cultural stories shaping our world. I am Emmanuel Taban. Now, a very interesting story. On Friday, the President of the Republic of South Sudan, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, formed a committee to conduct a dialogue with allegedly the parties signatory to the 2018 Revitalized Peace Agreement. And the major purpose of that committee is to discuss on issues related to elections and how elections, the upcoming election that is scheduled for December 22nd this year, 2026, can actually go on and can be conducted. Now, in that committee, the committee is a composition of individuals from all the parties signatory to the peace agreement and some stakeholders and civil society individuals. And one interesting thing about that committee also is that the committee that was formed has, the president, after forming that constitution, he has actually formed a constitution that has excluded the SPLA-IO function led by His Excellency, the detained first Vice President, Dr. Machar. But before we proceed with this video, I just want us to look at the composition of this committee, each political party that is signatory to the peace agreement, and the individuals that are going to represent this committee in the dialogue, the scheduled dialogue. Let's start with the SPLM in government. So the individuals in the SPLM in government that are going to be part of this committee includes guys like Dr. Akol Paul Kordit. Akol is the SPLM Secretary General. We have Kol Manyang Juk. We have Aleo Anyet Aleo. We have Africano Mande Gedima, who is the Minister in the Office of the President. We have Tutgatluak Manim, who is the Presidential Advisor. We have Michael Makwelwet, the Minister of Justice. We have Rizik Zakaria Hassan. We have Luis Lobong Lojore, who is the Governor of Eastern Equatoria State. We have Tordeng Mawen. We have Ezekiel Lol Gatkot, who is the Minister of Social Services. We have Tulio Odongi. We have Lily Albino Akola Call. We have Emmanuel Adil Anthony, who is the Governor of Central Equatoria State. So that is the SPLM in government section of the committee. These are the people that are going to be in the talks, in that dialogue that are under the SPLM in government political party. And then we also have the national agenda. National agenda, it's one of the political parties, of course. And under the national agenda, the party is led by its leader, that is Dr. Martin Elia Lumro, who is the Minister of Cabinet Affairs. We have Joseph Malek Arop. We have Taban Luka Goya. We have Pasqualino Philip Waden. We have Bol Tobi Madwot. We have Doroy Mabor. We have Onyote Odingo, Shahel Deng, Magod Maker Mayendit, and Dr. Mario Arengwet. These are the individuals under the national agenda who are going to be part of that dialogue. And the SPLM in opposition, SPLA-IO, we have Stephen Parr, who is the minister of, one of the ministers in the transitional government. I think he's a minister of peace building. And then we have Losuba Wongo Lodoru, who is also, I think, a minister of federal affairs. Then we have Agog Makura Kur. We have Sarah Cleto. We have James Mawich Makwach. We have Luke Thompson, Yar Telar Ring, Ding Lam Yol, George Mutuar Mayom. That is under the SPLM-IO. But this SPLM-IO, I think it should be known that this is not the one led by Machar, but the one rather under the breakaway faction led by Stephen Parr. And then we have South Sudan Opposition Alliance. In the South Sudan Opposition Alliance, we have Dene Jok Chagwar, who is also a minister. We have Gabriel Chang. We have Hassan Abdelbag Yakol. We have Castillo Garang Rin. We have Julius Daniel Tabule. We have Chankwad Bichok Red. And then we have Moro Isaac Genesio, Clement Juba Bongonio. So these are the individuals that are going to be under the South Sudan Opposition Alliance that are going to form part of that committee. And then we also have other political parties, of course. We have individuals who represent the OPP, include Albino Akola Tak, Mayen Deng Alier, Richard Omoni Velet, Martin Tako Moi, Peter Mayen Majogdit, Colino Kongo. This is under the other political parties. And then out of the political detainees or the former detainees. We have individuals also who are going to be part of that. We have Deng Alor, Kwol, Madud Biar, Yel, Isaiah Hakim Garang, Dr. Majak, Dangot Ger, Chuang Luong. So this is under the former detainees. But also Kiir has gone far and had some individuals from the eminent personalities. These are maybe those who are in the religious section, and he has individuals like His Eminence Cardinal Stephen Ameyu Mullah. We have Primate Archbishop Justin Badia Arama, Bishop Emeritus Enoch Tombe Loro. We have Archbishop Daniel Garang Bull. We have Archbishop Elias Taban of the Presbyterian. We have Sheikh Abdal Barak Rual. We have Sheikh Juma Shahid Ali. These are of the most Muslim fraternity. We have Professor Francis Deng, Professor Moses Machar. These are from the religion and other professionals. And then we also have the stakeholders. From the stakeholders, we have guys like Alikayo Aligo Samson, BL Butrus BL, Edmond Yakani, Simon Akwel Deng, Lokir Malol, Maria Kejbior, Sarah Nyanat, Elijah, Rita M. Lupidia, Professor Pauline Riak, Sheikh Mohammed Hassan, Morjan Stewart, Soro Budia, Wilson Diongdit Sebit. So these are the individuals who are actually crafted under each political party and other religious group and civil society to actually form part of the larger committee, which is to dialogue on the issue related to the upcoming elections. But also, the president has included that he has stressed that those other parties that are not invited, if they want, they can also be part of this dialogue. He has actually opened the doors for themselves. But here's the thing. The most interesting thing that we all need to understand about this is that this dialogue committee formed by President Kiir, I feel it's a fail from the onstart. It's already a fail. One, because it lacks inclusivity. It lacks inclusivity. And when I'm talking about inclusivity, I mean the intentional or the deliberate exclusion of Machar from this committee. When we look at the composition of the SPLA-IO or the SPLA-IO, these are individuals who are a breakaway from the mainstream SPLA-IO of Machar. We have guys like Stephen Parr. We have guys like Losuba Wongo, who is the Minister of Federal Affairs. We have Stephen Parr, Minister of Peace Building. So these guys are not completely under Machar. And we've had right in April, 9 April 2025, when Parr broke away from SPLA-IO, the spokesperson of the SPLA-IO came out, the army spokesperson actually came out, and they announced that Parr is no longer a member of the SPLA-IO, and that the current interim leader of the SPLA-IO is Nathaniel Oyed, who was the deputy chairperson of the SPLA-IO under Machar's faction. So when you see Parr acting, he's not acting under Machar's capacity. He is doing it in his own capacity as a leader of his own breakaway group. So I feel that this dialogue committee lacks inclusivity. Machar is being deliberately excluded from here, and therefore, if Machar is not in this process, there is no
in control of UI. Thank you.
Process that we're going to attain out of this. I mean, I have a feeling that President Kiir is trying to cure cancer using a Panadol. I mean, we all know that Machar is not just an opposition leader. He is a major principal to the 2018 peace agreement. And therefore, if we are looking to bring about ways that can actually bring us sustainable peace in the country, and we can have a very credible and respected process of an election, then there is no way any sound mind leader will actually talk about the exclusion of Machar in the entire process. So if you see someone who wants to exclude Machar from this process, just know that they are buying time. They might have achieved their target in the short run, but in a long run, this is a process that is not doing good for any South Sudanese. It is a process that is not doing good for us at all. So the exclusion of Machar does not only even just ignore the process. I mean, it makes the process even not legitimate at all. And any decision that this committee might come up with regarding the elections might not even be embraced by the entire country as a legitimate decision. If it is about the election, no one is going to respect it. And therefore, the deliberate exclusion of Machar in this process, I feel it lacks, I mean, it's a very big blow on the peace process in South Sudan, but also it's a very big blow in a way of looking for ways on how to have a very credible and well-organized elections in the country. You cannot exclude Machar and expect to have a very credible. He was a powerful guy. I mean, this is what at least everyone must accept, that Machar is a very powerful guy. He commands a very huge number of people in the country, and therefore, if you're looking for a very sustainable peace in the country, a very serious leader will never even look or consider excluding Machar from it. So this is my take about this committee formed by President Kiir to look on issues regarding elections in the that are very soon going to be conducted this year, late in December. But tell us in the comment section what you think about this, if you feel this is the right move by President Kiir to organize that committee with Machar being excluded, or what do you think about it? Just put down in the comment section. But thank you for watching. And again, if you have anything that you want me to talk about, please just write in the comment section, or you can WhatsApp me on this number or send me an email through this, and I can talk about it on this video as well. Thank you so much for those who have been supporting us. We're much grateful. And to end this podcast, or this episode, I'm Emmanuel Taban, and this is the Constant Podcast. Before we close today's episode, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Wani.co. If you've been planning to build a website, but the cost has been holding you back, Wani.co makes it affordable and stress-free this time around. Whether you are an individual, a non-profit organization, or a business, Wani.co designs professional websites starting from as cheap as $250. Individuals can actually launch with a starter website of up to 7 pages and a free email, or choose an advanced option with unlimited pages, a professional portfolio, and branding support. For non-profit organizations, they can select flexible packages from basic websites to premium solutions with e-commerce features and ongoing support. And for business companies, Wani.co delivers company-ready website with hosting, staff training, and multi-link options and online stores. And the best part of it is actually that you can build your dream website within your budget. Wani.co is an affordable, accessible, and professional partner. And to get started, you can actually visit Wani.co or email them at info@wani.co, or you can get in touch with them through their WhatsApp number at +1 226 504 3322. Wani.co, proudly affiliated with Jobs to Apply. And if you're wondering of what I'm talking about, here are some samples of website created by Wani.co. You can see them right here.